Welcome to Sinbin Stream tonight in NHL hockey action. We have the Minnesota Wild on the road in Montreal to take on the Canadiens. And we know that Jesper Wallstedt is in net for the Wild, because I was watching the Wild pregame. Have not gotten the word yet on the Montreal goalie. Hey, Uncommon. Yeah, Slavkovsky. He's been looking good lately. If you've been watching Habs or listening to Habs games. Goal and an assist. Well, we would welcome that. Canadians are young. They're a fun team to watch. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be Dobish or Montebeau yet. Haven't seen yet. Probably should look on Twitter. I don't know if anybody saw highlights of the goalie fight, but lost amongst that. You know, it was between Nedeljkovic, isn't that his name, on the Sharks, the backup, and Bobrovsky having his first fight ever. That Rodriguez got away with a dirty hit in the middle of that. That's why Nedeljkovic came out, too. All right. Why is this not... My chat is not working on my... Let's try this again. There we go. Now it's working. All right. Now we got the starting goalies. So I already have it out for Rodriguez of the Florida Panthers as it is. It's just more ammo again. All right, it is Jacob Dobish tonight. So Montreal going with their starter. I believe the Wild probably played yesterday. I think that's why they're going with Wallstedt over Gustafsson. Yeah, so hello to Uncommon and hello, Dan. Wild might be tighter than that. Yeah. Last 5 games, right. Who did they... what did they do yesterday? I already forgot. Oh, they beat the Maple Leafs in Toronto 6-3. But, yeah. Doesn't look like anybody's underway yet. There will be 3 games starting roughly the same time. Yeah. So at any rate, Rodriguez, number 17, went over, and after the whistle had been blown for the penalty, he blindsided somebody into the boards. So that should have been a penalty. And he's the guy that injured Jarvis by tripping him into the goalpost. Hey, Gracie. Hello. Hope you're doing well tonight. Sabres are in Nashville to take on the Predators. Whoops. It's not what I wanted. What just happened? So we'll keep an eye on that one. And we will have Rangers Kings 9:05 later. 8 games on the Tuesday night slate. Kind of had a heavy, because of the holiday, we had a heavy Monday slate. All right, Wild in white. Canadians in their traditional red. All right, Wallstedt, 12-4-4 record, 2.64 goals against, 916 save percentage, 4 shutouts. Holy cow. Dobish, 14-5-3, 3.01 goals against, no shutouts. I missed his save percentage. Apologies. All right, I believe, yeah, left to right in white for the Wild, right to left in red for the Canadians, and we are underway. Good, we got started roughly on time. Dumped in behind the net, Wallstedt there. And the Wild try to play it. and they ended up taking it right back behind the net. Looks like Quinn Hughes pass to the blue line, knocked out by the Habs, and a dump in from the near boards. Quinn Hughes sends it to the near boards. Wild send it up. Why am I blanking on his name? I apologize. Kaprizov had it briefly, but both teams, I think, are already getting line changes. Pass tipped on ahead, stolen by the Canadiens, going the other way. The camera got fooled, so I was at the mercy of the camera. All right, pass into the near boards. Canadiens have it. That would have been Kapanen with the puck back to the blue line. That's Slavkovsky. Got taken down. No call. Into the far circle. Behind the net, Slavkovsky. Back to the blue line. Demidov passed it to the far circle, and that shot got deflected into the netting. 18:34. We got a Montreal shot on goal. I'm watching the Wild coverage because there was no pregame available for Montreal, so we'll see how it goes. Plus, sometimes I feel like I don't really like TSN, and the Canadian feeds I feel like are sometimes a little bit behind compared to the American. All right, in the corner, Montreal trying to get it, or Wild trying to get it out. Still battling along the boards and sent out. Montreal has it neutralized. Hudson, I think, dumped it in. Pass to the near circle. Backhander was on net. And the Wild, Faber sends it ahead, and the Wild dump it in. Dobish plays it to the far boards. It's sent right back behind. And who is that? Oh, yeah, Struble had it. Now pass ahead. Bolduc in the near circle sends it around. Volino in the near corner. And they send it behind the Wild net. Back to the blue line. Kept in by Matheson. Far board dump in, actually. Another one off the stick of Dobson. I don't think that shot got through. All right, another tough angle shot. May have been blocked. Kept in by Matheson. Over to Dobson. Another one. That one was on net. Big rebound. Habs couldn't control it in the slot. Matheson, that shot was blocked, or maybe Bolduc got in the way. Oh, just sent wide by Montreal. They had a shot from the far circle. Matheson keeps it in again. That one comes to the net, and had to be frozen by Wallstedt because I know the Habs need a line change, but I'm sure the Wild do too. TV says 4-0 on the shots. Montreal had a bunch of scoring chances there. Looks like Gallagher had that one backhander. Oh, somebody tipped one to Wallstedt. That nearly got by him. He got it with his arm or shoulder. All right. Hartman in the faceoff circle for the Wild. They get it out, send it ahead, but it's sent. Well, we're going back and forth at the neutral ice. Dumped in. Dobish leaves it for the defenseman who sends it down the length of the ice. And Wallstedt plays it to the far boards, but not out. Kaprizov passed it. They get it to Hartman. Hartman lost it. And it's picked up by Gouli. It's Gouli, I think. I think Montreal iced it. 16-19 will have a face-off in Montreal's defensive zone. All right. Still waiting. Face off. I think Gallagher won the draw. Gooley sends it out. Caulfield couldn't dump it in. The Wild take it. That's Quinn Hughes behind his own net. Passed ahead over the red line into the O-zone. Far circle. Centering pass. Shot by Faber. Blocked. Demidov couldn't handle it. The puck is in the far corner. That's Hudson. Kept in. The pass to Faber at the blue line. He returns it to Quinn Hughes. Faber couldn't handle it. The pass was behind him. And it has to be stopped by Wallstedt next to the net. Stolen by the Canadiens. They keep it in at the blue line, but then a bad pass by Struble. And the Wild miss a pass in the slot, and it goes into the corner and taken out by Montreal. All the way behind the Wild net. Minnesota up the near boards and dumped in. Behind the net, Wild. That one went to the near boards. Pass, I think, by Spurgeon went all the way into the far boards. And Hudson has it behind the Montreal net. He tries to make a pass to Demidov. And it gets away. They made it to the far boards. Off the side of the net by the Wild. And it looked like Dobich was nearly knocking the goal off the pegs. Or the net off the moorings, whatever you want to say. Spurgeon tries to send it out. Wild, kept in by the Habs and into the near corner. Caulfield sends it around to the far corner. Off the boards and out. Regrouping are the Habs. Matheson will take it out of the near corner. Wild are getting a line change. All right, now Habs make a long pass ahead to Gallagher. He tipped it in behind the net. I think that's Spurgeon still. No, maybe not. That might be Hunt. I can't see if it's 46 or 48. All right. Montreal has it in the near corner. Now, after the dump in by the Wild, long pass ahead gets knocked away. Taken right down the middle into the far circle. That shot, I think, was blocked. Minnesota came up with a shot earlier. Puck sent. Velino couldn't handle it. He would have had a good scoring opportunity, but it got away. Wild dump it in. And behind the net, Canadiens have it. Let's see. I'm blanking on who that is. What number is that? Wait, 21. Why am I forgetting? Oh, yeah, 21's Gooley. I keep wanting to say Goulet, but it's Gooley. Suzuki couldn't dig it out. Minnesota centered it, but now long pass on net by Montreal, steered aside by Wallstedt. Faber, a backhander off the near boards. Hudson will dump it right back in, though. All right, Wallstedt gets it to Faber. Faber passes to Quinn Hughes. Up the far boards. Over the red line. Shot, and that was Kaprizov, who was just wide into the far corner. Still digging the puck out. Montreal into the neutral zone. Pass to the right wing. Far circle. Center to Caulfield in the near circle, actually. Behind the net now. And Montreal skates it out. Cross ice pass. Right up the middle. Zuccarello to Hartman, and I don't know if that hit the post or just went wide. Kaprizov behind the net centered it to nobody, though. And up ahead, that was Slavkovsky. Tipped on net, centered. They couldn't tuck it in. It went right through the crease. Should have had a goal, but I guess couldn't get a stick on it. Defenseman must have lifted the stick. I guess good defense by the Wild. Wow, man. Montreal is just not cashing in on these scoring opportunities early. 5-1 are shots. All right, that one's sent to the net weakly, and it's frozen by Wallstedt at 11:26. We finally get the under 14 media timeout. Yeah. Demidov sent it. The pass went through and it just missed the Demidov on the return. I think that was Kapanen. It may have gone off of somebody's stick. So, hey, Isildur, hello. How you doing? All right, let's check the other games. No score here. Sharks Lightning, no score. 10:36 in the first in Tampa. Senators Blue Jackets 1-1, 10:40 in the first. We had Cleven's first of the year from Giroux and Amadio, 3:34 into the first. Then the Blue Jackets tied it. Sean Monahan's seventh from Jenner and Johnson, 7:46 to go, or 7:46 into the first. Now we have 10:35 to go. There we go. Bruins Stars on TNT HBO Max, if you have it. That's coming up in probably 20 minutes or less, maybe. Sabres Predators, about another 50 minutes. Same with Blues Jets. Both those teams seemingly going nowhere. Devils Oilers, second game of the doubleheader on TNT, HBO Max, and also this one's on True TV. That one's in, well, less than 3 hours, but we'll have Rangers Kings for you. 9:05 Central. Yeah, they missed an opportunity there. I don't know. Maybe Demidov should have just shot that one instead of passing it. We get a false start on the next face-off. They kick out a Wild player. Canadians win the draw, keep it in. Struble sends one towards the net. It's deflected into the far corner. Long shot from the far boards into the near corner, or maybe it was a pass. And Hudson has it, sends it to the blue line for Struble. That's sent wide. Volino tries to get it towards the net. It's sent behind the net instead. Into the near boards. Wild just get it out. Make a pass. Stolen immediately by the Habs. Drop pass. Bolduc sends it behind the net, though. And sent out by Minnesota. Montreal getting a line change. So is Minnesota. Dumped in by Montreal. Faber behind the Minnesota net. Sends it to the far boards to Quinn Hughes. Hughes returns it to Faber. Faber falls down, and then he trips somebody. But it's going to be on Montreal. So delayed penalty coming up on Montreal. Minnesota has sent out the extra attacker. And they skated into the O-zone. Drop pass to the blue line. Hughes with the puck. Blue line pass. Faber in the near boards to the point. Faber gets it back again. Kaprizov looking from the near boards. Drop pass to the blue line. Hughes skates to the slot. Peels back to the blue line. Sends it to the near boards. Kaprizov far circle pass. Shot may have been off the side of the net or the post, and there's the whistle. And the Wild head to the first power play of the game. Oh, we got the under 10. I think it's going to be, I'm guessing it's tripping on Deneau. Oh, they called he slashed Faber, they said. Okay. Deneau, the former Los Angeles King. I'm glad they got what they did for him. I'm surprised they got anything for him, to be perfectly honest. All right, let's check the. We have 12 votes. 58% for Montreal, 42% for Minnesota. All right. Let's check the other games. So yeah, it'll be a Minnesota power play, 5-on-4 man advantage after the commercial break. Still no score in Tampa. Sharks Lightning. Senators took the 2-1 lead over the Blue Jackets in Columbus. Stutzel's 22nd from Shabbat and Jensen. 8:28 still to go, first period. It's a high-scoring affair. Oh, excuse me. Forgot what else was going on. I felt like we had like some trades too. Yeah. Well, back from commercial. All right, according to NHL.com, it's Kapanen, Velino, Matheson, and Carrier on the PK unit. We got Kaprizov and Hughes out there for the Wild. After the face-off win, Hughes sent it to the far circle. And, well, just nothing doing. Pass to the near circle, a goal. That was quick. Wild 1, Montreal 0. Tarasenko from the near circle. I missed who set him up perfectly. So Tarasenko's 12th on the power play. It was Zuccarello. Yep, Quinn Hughes made the. Quinn Hughes has 40 assists, but Zuccarello made the beautiful pass, and they quickly capitalized on the power play at 8:48. I guess I forgot to start the clock. My bad. Yeah, just a top shelf, just under the crossbar, just inside the goalpost. Beat Dobich blocker side high. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. The goal, I was right. The goal was at 10:44. I accidentally synced to the website. I apologize. There we go. Get confused. Yeah, the ESPN app is behind NHL.com. I apologize. All right, sent out. Hudson has it at the blue line. Passes to Caulfield. Caulfield coughs it up. No. Who is that? Oh, that's Haight. H-A-I-G-H-T. I'll have to look up the pronunciation of that. All right, behind the net, Gouli makes a pass. Demidov, pass ahead to the near boards. Stolen by Foligno for Minnesota. But Gouli has it back. Trying to get it to Kapanen. Wild have it. Far circle to the near circle. Battling for the puck. Now the Wild have it behind the net. Back to the blue line. That pass was deflected into the far corner. Foligno dug it out. Blue line pass to the near corner. Sent around by Spacek. I don't remember that name before either. Wild have it in the near corner or near boards. Finally, Montreal has it, sends it ahead, and they peel off after a dump in for a line change. All right, pass to the far circle. Bolduc's shot deflected into the netting at 7:10. Derek, hello. How are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah, what a shot. Hughes got it to Zuccarello after the draw, and then Zuccarello made a great pass to Tarasenko, and he buried it top shelf from the near circle to the far post. Blocker side high for Dobish. That's why we're 1-0. 7-2 on the shots, but Montreal down 1-0. All right. Who has the... I couldn't see who has it. Bolduc couldn't get it. It's sent behind the net. It missed Struble. Now Hudson fell down as he was retrieving the puck. He's got Struble back with him. I'm assuming Montreal's getting their forwards changed. Pass to the far board. Suzuki with the puck. Pass to the blue line and dumped in by Montreal behind the Minnesota net. And dumped into the far corner. You got to score one to win, right? So can't worry about 1-0. Quinn Hughes pass is knocked out of the zone. Montreal still has the puck. Faber, red line dump in. Actually, it just went ahead to... Oh, shoot. Is that Hartman? Yeah, Hartman's 38, I think. All right, Suzuki has to tap it back to Matheson. Matheson makes a pass to the near board. Suzuki sends it in. Chases. And let's see. Spurgeon, maybe? Well, Gallagher's got it for Montreal. Near circle. Back to the blue line. Gooley sent it to the far side. That pass went through everybody to the near corner. Now Gallagher again. Cross-ice pass. Long shot. Saved by... what's his name? Wallstead. Believe that was Carrier on the shot. Now we have the under 6 media timeout. Shots are 9-2 Habs now. Well, hello, Michael, but yeah, you gotta score at least once to win. So, hey, Dan, we'll get there. All right, let's check the others. Excuse me, scores. What is going on? Oh, it's just cutting off the individuals. Still no score in Tampa. Sharks and Lightning 0-0. Senators still lead the Blue Jackets in Columbus 2-1. 4:41 in the first. All right. All right, this is the last doubleheader for a while. So tonight, Rangers Kings 9:05 Central. Tomorrow night, we're going to do men's basketball. Tulane, Florida Atlantic at 6 Central. Then we'll have Pittsburgh at Calgary at 8:35 Central. I just didn't want to do the Canucks. I know they're playing the Capitals, but figured this game would be a little more even, I think. Thursday, yeah, so Wednesday and Thursday, no chance to do a doubleheader. If there had been, I would have done it. Sabres Canadiens wrapping things up on Thursday. Then I'm out for vacation, and we'll be back soon enough. The compressed schedule really stinks. Yeah, they got to jam in all these games to take the Olympic break, which I guess they haven't. Did I hear right? Has it been 12 years since they did the Olympic break? I guess I forgot that or just didn't know, but yeah. No, I hear you. It's rough. All right, face off. Montreal controls that shot, got saved into the near corner. I thought it was going up over him. It popped up in the air, but it just went to the side. Oh, that centering pass missed everybody in the near boards. Carrier, well, It's at neutral zone. I think Deneau just dumped it back in. Tarasenko took a hit from, I think, Anderson. Gooley shoots. Big rebound. Tucked in by none other than Deneau. Oh, my goodness. Deneau comes up with a huge rebound and goal. And we're tied at 1. Wow. Great play there. Good shot by Gooley to get this one on net. Huge rebound. And Deneau tucked it in. That's his first of the year or first for Montreal? Huge rebound given up by Wallstedt. Gooley from the near circle. And I think he got beat glove side high. Carrier, the other assist. Yeah, he got beat blocker side high. I thought for a minute it went 5-hole, but it did not. Oh, yeah, we'll have to do the goal visualizers in the next... Well, I guess it'll be intermission. I think we're done with the media breaks. All right, Zuccarello dumps it to the far corner. They send it to the near corner. Back to the far corner again. Kaprizov, I think. Oh, somebody just got tripped. Montreal's going on the power play, I believe. Hartman is going to be guilty of the trip, and the Habs get a power play. Should be on Hartman. Yep, tripping on Hartman, and Habs tie it at 1, and now they're heading to the power play. He tripped Doc. Boy, I don't think I've seen Doc play a while. He's the brother of Colton Doc on the Blackhawks. All right, far circle face-off in the Minnesota end. Hudson keeps it in. Suzuki with the puck. Demidov looking in the far circle. Oh, he missed on his... It was deflected by the Wild. Suzuki trying to dig it out again. And now the Wild are able to clear it. Under 3:45 to go. 1:35 on the Montreal power play. A drop pass by Hudson. Suzuki carries it in. Far boards, far corner, Demidov. Suzuki gives it right back to him. Blue line keeper. Near circle, Caulfield. Suzuki centered it. Back to Caulfield, near circle. Far circle. Oh, no, it's tipped away. And, off the stick. And luckily, Montreal still has the puck. Nearly a breakaway. Faber steals it, and Faber clears it down the length of the ice for Montreal. Minnesota. Under a minute to go on the Montreal power play. They have not registered a shot yet on goal. Drop pass. 2:50 remaining in the opening period. Stolen. Going the other way is Foligno. Foligno by the penalty box. Tries to dump it in. Montreal going back the other way. Gallagher over the blue line. Knocked down by Dobson. And Bolduc's shot is blocked into the near corner. So we got the second power play unit out for Montreal. Gallagher passes at the blue line. Dobson to the top of the far circle. Dobson gets the return pass. Sends it down low. Near side. 10 seconds on the power play. Dobson rips one. It's wide of the net. Rebound into the far circle. Dobson again. And this one saved and held on by Wallstedt at 2:09. So still 2 seconds on the Montreal power play. Yeah, I don't remember Anderson on Montreal. Josh Anderson on Montreal. That's a new name. Oh, Bolduc. Oh man, that shot got blocked. I thought one of these Dobson rockets would find the net too. He had some great shots. That one was so hard, but it was wide. Far circle face-off. Kaprizov, Jones, Faber, and Hughes on the PK. Oh, it's off a skate and Kaprizov the other way. We're back to 5-on-5. His pass now taken by Dobson into the near corner. Minnesota sends it behind the net to Kaprizov. I thought he was going to get a wraparound, but it went wide. Into the near corner. Anderson back to the blue line. Kept in by Matheson. Far circle. Shot. Save held on by Wallstedt. 13-2 are the shots. Oh, the goal, yes. Yeah, Josh Anderson. I'm a fan of everybody playing against the I forgot you were the Wild fan. No. Believe me, I want the Wild to win more than Colorado and Dallas. We'll put it that way. And Anaheim. Throw Anaheim in there too. And the Blues. Shot, save, rebound. What's the call here? I just like the Canadiens logo too. Not a big fan of the Wild logo. What'd they call here? Is that a frozen, like, did they call frozen puck before it was actually frozen? I think they did. Kings first, but I don't have a lot of hope for them to make the playoffs. The number one thing, I just don't want Florida Panthers to win the cup, and I'd prefer they don't even make the playoffs. That's the number one thing. Drop pass, Wild, Kaprizov's pass gets away, and Minnesota still has the puck, though. They had to pass it ahead because somebody didn't have a stick, and Montreal takes it back and skates it in. Under a minute remaining. Kept in by Matheson. Shot by Matheson. He scores from the slot. What a rocket. And suddenly, oh, I forgot to unmute the horn. I'm so sorry. I should have realized this. I thought it was Matheson. No, I guess Carrier may have tipped this in. Sorry, I didn't realize I had the horn muted. Pardon me. Let's see, who got this? Oh, they did say Carrier tipped it in. I thought Matheson got it. Carrier? How the hell is this Carrier's goal? It's Matheson or Kapanen. I don't know how this could be Carrier's goal. Wait, Carrier? Do I have the right number? I'm confused. We got to see that one again. I don't understand how that's... I thought it was Matheson or Kapanen. I didn't see Carrier near that, but maybe I wasn't looking correctly. Deneau with it, under a minute to go. Whoops, sorry, I forgot to give Montreal their goal and their shot. 17 seconds to go, opening period. Pass into the... No, I guess we got offsides. Late call. Yeah, I have a ton of hockey stuff, too. It's not just that I'm against the Wild or anything. Anderson's been injured and just came back. Gotcha. I only dislike the Panthers. Yeah. Hey, Seth. Welcome. Diggs is not a Packer anymore. Kind of figured. Honestly, out of all their corners, I think I'd only want Valentine back. They need to get rid of Nixon and Hobbs and Diggs. Yeah, Diggs would have cost too much. He's welcome back, but at a much lower salary. All right, that's going to do it. First intermission is reached. Yeah, Kings fan, and I like hockey. I like good games. Again, I'm not necessarily against the Wild. It's just, yeah, it just seems like it, I guess. All right, let's get there you go with when the third period or second period will start. All right, we need to do the let's do the visualizers before I forget. All right, Tarasenko got it started on the power play. Tarasenko is number 91. He's in the slot. Zuccarello has the... Yeah, it was a great pass by Zuccarello. So, yeah, we'll watch it one more time. They win the face-off. Hughes works it to Zuccarello. And then Zuccarello, skates around and just a great job of Tarasenko to get open, and he buried it blocker side high under the post. Then Danault from Anderson. So Anderson gets an assist in his return game. Danault is 24. He's right up in front of the net. Great shot. And then off the rebound. Great shot off the stick of Gouli to get it on net, and then Danault cleaned up the rebound. I still don't... Carrier is number 45. I thought it was either Matheson or Kapanen. I don't know what. All right, so Carrier is 45. I must have missed something here. Oh, he's the one that tipped it, not Kapanen. I don't know how I missed that, but all right. Well, there you go. Carrier's fifth from Matheson and Demidov. Oh, they added an assist to Danault's goal. Anderson and Gouli. Yeah, how did they not have Gouli's assist? How is Anderson the first assister? It should be Gouli. I don't know what's going on with these official scores tonight, but oh well. 14-2 the shots, Montreal, and the 2-1 lead on the scoreboard. Faceoffs are 8-8. Minnesota 1-for-1 on the power play. Montreal 0-for-1. Canadians 9-4 on the hits, 5-3 block shots for the Wild. 7-4 giveaways, Montreal, 2-0 takeaways. Montreal won... Oh, no. Sorry. This is the first game of a 2-game season series. Game 2 is in St. Paul, Minnesota, February 2nd. So, maybe we'll do that game in my return. Well, no, because it's probably it's 6:30. We'll do 6 and 9 that night. That's too bad. Dang it. Unless there's a 9:30 that night, then I could do it. All right. Well, after being scoreless most of the first period, Sharks, Lightning, and Tampa is actually 1-1. Toffoli, former King, with his 14th at 14:37. Then Hagel, with his 24th, tied it up 15-10 into the period. Senators still lead the Blue Jackets 2-1, end of one. Bruins Stars underway, 13:48 to go in the first. No score in Dallas. That's it so far. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Number 17, Big Dog or Little Dog? I don't know compared to the other one. I like that they don't have the pick to benefit from a bad season. Oh, Florida doesn't have their pick if they have a bad season? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Wait, Cats better win the cup? Who, Florida? No. Yeah, Oilers playing better. Oh, Doc has been injured. Okay, thank you. I wondered where he was. I knew... I remember seeing him earlier in the year, and I remember thinking, oh, yeah, that's Colton Doc's brother. But, okay. Thank you, Dan. Mild have the worst back-to-back game schedule in the NHL. Yeah, Toronto, Montreal on back-to-back nights is not good. Yep. Yeah, the shot count is crazy. But they scored a goal on one of their two shots, so it's efficient. Long way to go. All right. Yeah, you know what? I know it's early, but let's take a look to when I return. I know there's not going to be much hockey left before the break. Ooh. Sabres, Panthers looking promising. So does Islanders, Capitals. Oh, I would totally do Canadiens Wild. If there's a 9:30, I'll do it. Nope, there is not. So, crap. Would rather do a doubleheader. So this is Monday, February 2nd. We're probably not going to do Senators, Penguins. Let's put it that way. We'll have to pick between Islanders, Capitals, and Sabres, Panthers. I guess Islanders, Capitals. We'll see. And then at 9, Canucks, Mammoth. No, thank you. Probably do Maple Leafs, Flames then. So I think that's for Monday, February 2nd. That's what we'll do. And then I'm going to have to look into the price of Peacock for the Olympics. Ah, damn it. That Tuesday I can't do a doubleheader. Stupid TNT. Ah, fudge. So I'm going to have to pick. Well, I would do Senators, Hurricanes, but Hurricanes games do terrible. Blue Jackets and Devils, nah. Either Caps, Flyers, or Sabres, Lightning. I'll pick between those two. Although Maple Leafs, Oilers looks good too. So I'll have to pick between 5 games, either at 6, 6:30, or 7:30. I guess it depends if I can find a men's basketball game that night. All right, there's Wednesday. If Cats are a dynasty, they have overcome the pitfalls. If Edmonton's a team of destiny this year, so it's kind of drama set up. San Jose and Tampa. Yeah, that'd be different. I don't know how many people are going to watch San Jose. But, yeah, with the way Celebrini's playing, it's not out of the realm of possibilities. But it's hard for me at this moment to envision anybody but the Avalanche, the Stars, or the Wild representing the West. Just right now. A lot can change after that Olympic break, though. And the East is so wide open, I don't even know who. All right, so then that Wednesday, well, it's going to be Canadiens, Jets. Oof, the Jets are brutal, too. So we'll get back with the Habs. Oh, man. Kraken, Kings. Ugh. Ain't going to do Canucks, Knights. It's either Oilers, Flames, or Kraken, Kings, I guess. Ugh, the Kraken are so boring. Kings are so bad at home. I'll probably do Oilers, Flames. Oh, man, yeah, so 4 nights of NHL after I get back. And then the break. Crap, that stinks. Oh, so my first night on faster internet on the Friday the 4th is the first break for the Olympic break. Great. All right, so that Thursday, Penguins, Sabres, Islanders, Devils, Canes, Rangers. Yeah, nobody's going to watch that, even if I wanted to. Senators, Flyers, Preds, maybe Preds, Capitals. Stamkos and Ovi. Otherwise, Penguins, Sabres might be more exciting, actually. I might do that. Oh, thank goodness we get a doubleheader, and I'm going to have to do the Kings, but they're on the road. That's fine. All right, well, so doubleheader Monday, Wednesday, Thursday when I get back. But not on that Tuesday, though. That stinks. And they're off for like 20 or 21 days. Oh, man, it stinks. Yeah, I got to figure out what game. I guess Capitals Flyers. Unless yeah, well, we'll see. All right, just looking ahead. All right, I should take a quick break, get a snack, and be back. Yeah, I don't know how much Peacock costs, and I don't think I can do it all day. I think since they're in Italy, they've got some super early games that I won't be able to do. But I think they have 3 games a day, so I could probably do the second and third game each day. But we'll see. I lived in Calgary and Vancouver through there's early mornings that yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm going to get like no sleep if I try to do those early games, but I may have to. I know the women's tournament starts first. That's all I've really looked into. All right. I'm going to take a quick break and be back here. Here's again what's coming up tonight and then Wednesday, Thursday. I'll probably after tonight I'll list the Monday that I get back schedule coming up. But please, I hope you're enjoying the like button. Please do me a favor. My brain. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Do me a favor. Please hit the like button if you are. And consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. I see we already got some subs tonight. Thank you so much. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. I see we got 11 likes as well. Thank you so much. All right. I'll get the words out eventually. Maybe not in the right order, but eventually. All right, let me queue up some short songs, take a break, and be right back. No, I said short songs. Why did I go to the long songs page? All right, be right back. Thank you. All right, we're back. Song ended. Let me kill the music. I forgot to get out of the app at intermission. I'll try to do it as soon as possible, but we're probably ready to resume. All right. There we go. Let's see. Isadore. Shift, that's a horror swing. Yeah, night. I've heard a Night Shift, but I don't know what it's about or whether it's Stephen King. About the music. Night Court. I did. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 da ding. That was a great theme song for Night Court. All right. Ronald Duffney. Hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the chat. Thanks for saying hello. All right. Habs in red going left to right. Wild in white going right to left. And they added a shot for the Habs, so it was 15-2 in the first. All right. Wild. Kaprizov to the near circle. Zuccarello's shot or pass goes into the far corner. Now the Canadians have it. Just tip it out. Wild, that's Hughes with it. Up the far boards. Sends it into the far corner and heads off for a line change, I think. 19:15 to go in the middle period. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. We've had some stress today, but it's all settled. I'm getting set for the move, getting set for vacation. All right, Wild by their own bench, trying to dump it in. Finally carry it in. But now the carrier sends it. Pass to the near boards. That is left. What's his name again? Slavkovsky. Why was I had the wrong. All right, dumped in by Montreal. Wallstedt plays it up the far boards. Excuse me. Into the far corner. Still battling. Montreal finally takes it out over the red line. And it's steered aside by Dobish into the near boards. Slavkovsky right up the slot. That shot is, of course, blocked. Sent behind the Minnesota net. Deneau trying to dig it out of the far boards. He did have a goal tonight. First of the year. Pass gets stolen. Wild going the other way. Red line dump in. Dobish plays it to the far corner. Foligno chases, but the pass comes to the near boards and dumped in on net by Montreal. So I expect they'll add a shot for Montreal. They just gave one to Minnesota. Minnesota over the blue line. Drop pass. Long shot. Saved into the far circle. Oh, they missed it. Had a great opening in the slot and mistimed it. Hughes sends one, but it's wide of the net. Picked up by the Wild. Sent again behind the net. Wild just made an errant pass out of the zone. And it's dumped back in. It probably was Middleton. I don't think it was Faber. It was a single digit. Matheson sends it. Now a cross-ice pass. They turn the puck over. Hartman, I think, sent it in. Montreal sends it out. Far circle for Montreal. Up the slot. Shot by Kaprizov. Wide of the net into the far corner. Bolduc sends it just out. Picked up by Spurgeon. He works it over to Kaprizov. Hartman gets it right back to Kaprizov. He carries it over the blue line. and sends it to Zuccarello, who sends it around the boards. Kept in at the blue line for the Wild. Sent around to the near corner. Kept in at the blue line by Zuccarello. No, Hartman, pardon me. And long one just wide of the net from the blue line. Wild still possessed the puck. Shot. And a glove save, and Dobish hangs on at 15:50. Shots are 16-4. Tanner says, let's go Wild. You guys are all over us. We have a lot of stars injured at the moment. Yeah, no worries. No, I know the Wild are good. And like I said, normally, I hope the Wild, if it had, I would root for the Wild in the West over Colorado and Dallas and Anaheim for sure. Maybe some others. And the Blues, but the Blues aren't a factor. All right, blue line pass, Faber with the puck, and it's sent out by Montreal. I'm a Kings fan. I just love hockey gear, and especially the Canadiens. But they're a fun team to watch, too. Oh, that shot just missed, a little wide and high. Countering is Montreal to the far circle. Shot, big save, but a big rebound into the near boards. And Gooley sends it behind the net. Blue line keeper for the Habs. Now down into the far corner. Back to the blue line for Gooley. Suzuki with the puck. Back to the blue line. Another shot. Big rebound. Near circle. Near corner. Hudson sends it around. Could not keep it in at the blue line. That was Struble. Both teams getting line changes. Hudson centers it right up the middle. Shot by Demidov is saved it went into the netting in the corner. 14:38. We need this W to get. Yeah, I hear you. Again, I definitely want the Wild over the Dallas Stars or Colorado Avalanche for sure. I'm not really against the Wild. I hated the Minnesota North Stars, though, as a former Hawks fan. I mean, but pulling for the Kings, and I doubt they're going to get it done and make it into the playoffs this year, unfortunately. All right, the face-off, the Canadiens take it back in their own end. Dobson sent it to Demidov, who made a cross-ice pass. Slafkovsky... What was the call there? Was that offsides or what happened? I missed the call. Why are we're behind right now. Holy crap. We got to get out and back in. I think the Wild will get Trocheck before deadline. Oh, I don't know. I need Dan to help me out. Dan C. For Canadiens questions. I would have said goaltending earlier, but I think Dobish and Montembeault are serviceable. All right, Wild could not clear it. Canadiens keep it in. Near corner. Trying to dig it out. Pass ahead, and the Wild are chasing it. It's Foligno, but Matheson takes it behind the net, and Foligno lit him up. And I guess the puck went into the crowd or the bench. Luckily, I don't think it was a full hit. Otherwise, that would have been ugly. 18-5. I think he got like half of them. Blue Jay, hello. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, I need Dan to chime in on what do the... we got the under 14 media timeout. Just realized that. Only 4 shots for the Wild. Yeah, they scored on 1 of 2 in the first period on the power play. Monty and Dobish are... Oh, yeah, you're right. Their save percentage is not great, so... I guess they still could use goaltending, but they have Fowler too. They've got like isn't it Fowler? They have like a a 3-man rotation in net. I mean, that's not going to work for the playoffs, but they may have to figure out, if they go with Fowler, which of the other two do they take along? Yep, we had a power play goal by Tarasenko at 10:44. Danault off a big rebound at 15:22, which wonders never cease. That's his first goal of the year, former King. Then Carrier with a tip in at 19:08. So they just took the lead under a minute to go in the first period. All right. Oh, the Lightning up 3-1 on the Sharks now. They must have had 2 second period goals. Hagel again. He has 2 tonight. 149 and Gensel's 317. Senators still up 2-1 on the Jackets. Stars take the 1-0 lead on the Bruins. Wyatt Johnson's 26 on the power play. No score in Nashville. Sabres Predators. No score in Winnipeg. Blues Jets just underway. And we're back from commercial. Hughes and Faber at the blue line for Minnesota. Face off in the far circle. Montreal controls. They get it to the red line. Caulfield turned it over. Zuccarello carries it in. Pass to the far boards. Picked up by Montreal. And dumped into the far corner. Behind the net, Caulfield couldn't get it. And the Wild make a cross-ice pass and return it to the near side. Kaprizov over the line. Backhander wide of the net. Into the near corner. Sent behind the Montreal net. Kaprizov sends it to the blue line. Sent around the net again. Hughes sends it around. Back to the blue line. Don't know where the puck went. Camera was poor. And the Canadians tap it out. Kaprizov carries it right back in. Zuccarello loses it. And who is that? Oh, Doc. Doc sent it around. Is Jack-Eye out tonight? Did he get hurt? Jack-Eye? Is Jack-Eye playing tonight? No, Jack-Eye and Texier and Blais are out tonight. Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize that. No wonder Montreal. Oh, what a shot. Kind of a defensive save by kind of surprised Dobish. He made the save, but huge rebound. Minnesota couldn't capitalize, and we got a whistle. 18-6 are the shots. 2-1 Montreal on the scoreboard and shots lead. All right. Wild will be playing Detroit on ESPN soon. I missed the date. Center ice face-off won by the Wild. Pass up the near boards, tipped to the side of the net, and Dobish plays it around the far boards, and Danault sent it ahead in the Wild regroup. Hartman sent it. It's, stopped in the boards, sent behind the net, picked up by, not Urov. It was, nice shot from the blue line. Dobish, that may have been blocked, though. Under 12 to go in the middle period. Drop pass at the blue line. That shot did not get through. Canadians keep it in. No, they don't. At the blue line, it went into the Montreal bench instead at 11:40. Interesting. Now they say 18-7 shots. I'd like to see Panarin go to the Habs. Not sure what they'd give up. Mild's third game in 4 days. Back to back. Yeah. Right. I know they played in Toronto last night and won 6-3. All right. Taken out by the Wild into the near boards. Drop pass gets deflected to the far corner. Blue line keeper Canadians going the other way over the blue line, pass ahead. Trying to dig it out is Evans. And Evans trying to get it to Bolduc. Bolduc sends it around. Kept in by Dobson. Near corner, near circle. Blue line shot. Blocked, I think, into the near corner. Under 11 to go in the middle period. And let's see. Dumped in again by Montreal. In the near corner, the Wild send it up. Taken by Middleton. Now Middleton ends up making a pass. Oh, got tipped into the air. Now into the near boards. Hinostroza there. Blue line keeper by Hughes. Far circle. Shot from the slot went behind the net. And the Wild lose it. Haight couldn't find it. Kapanen in the near board. Sends it behind the net. Slavkovsky to Demidov. And a blue line keeper. Demidov has it. Passes behind the net. Kapanen with the puck. Wild steal it out of their own zone over the red line into the O zone. 3-on-3 essentially. Sent around the boards. Kaprizov with it in the far boards. Pass to the Faber at the blue line. Long shot. It's tipped in, I think, and the Wild have tied it up. I don't know if it's Faber's goal or if it got tipped in, but we're square at 2 apiece. 18-8 shots, 2-2 the score. Let's see. It is Faber's 11th. Kaprizov and Hinostroza on the assist. I thought maybe it got tipped, but we'll see on the let's. I think it just went in. I don't think Hinostroza tipped it, but let's see if we get a better replay. It's very close. I mean, Dobish was screened. I think it ended up going 5-hole. They're saying Faber for now. And we got, what, 2 goal. That's the first goal of the second period. That's right. 9.5 to go in the middle period, so we're halfway through the game. Played up the near boards, Wallstedt, and it's sent out and up. Finally carried over the line by Kaprizov. Centering pass right outside the crease. Wow. Don't know if they counted the shot by Spurgeon, but golden opportunity not cashed in. All right. Into the near circle. Spurgeon passes. Cross ice pass. Taken in by Hartman. Hartman peels back. Shot. Save. Did he freeze it, Dobish? I think they said he did. At 8:47. Hunt with the shot. Pretty good feed there. And the Wild tie it up in the second period. They're getting outshot 18-9, but the score is 2-2. So Faber just inside the blue line. He's number 7. He's heading towards the near boards. Great pass by Kaprizov to find him. And it could have been tipped by Kaprizov or Hinostroza. But I think it ended up going 5-hole past Dobish. All right, let's catch up on the... Oh, okay, yeah, Buffalo, then Toronto, Montreal, back-to-back days. Yep. The Wild need a center. Yeah, why did... Yeah, they got Hughes. Didn't they give up a center, though? I thought they had enough. That's why I thought they got rid of him. But I guess... Oh, gosh, tell me about it. Oh, that's right. I did hear Eriksson Ek was out. Yeah, he's very good. Wait, is he injured then? He's not even a scratch. He's injured and out at least a week then. Okay. O'Reilly or Trocheck. Wild D is stacked. Yeah. Boldy. Oh, Boldy's out too? Oh, yeah. That really is. That's a lot to be without. Brodeen. Brodeen's injured too? I know I've heard of Brodeen. Brodeen is a stud. Yep. 6 assists in 3 games. Kaprizov. Marco Rossi on yeah, I think Dobish got beat 5-hole. Did they change the goal? We'll go through the scores later. Nope, it's still Faber. For Quinn Hughes. Okay, gotcha. I had forgotten what the trade was. All right, just under 9 to go in the middle period, so roughly just a little bit under half the game to go. So we get a look at the Wild bench. Kaprizov is out there. Who's taking this face off? We see Hughes out there. Looks like it'll be Gallagher. No, it's Evans versus... I missed it. It's sent out. Hughes will have to track it down for the Wild. He sends it behind their own net. Sent up the near boards. Montreal dumps it in. I thought they were offside. No call. Hughes taps it to Kaprizov. It gets away. Dobson's shot. Saved by Wallstedt, and he hangs on. Wow. That was a rocket. Dobson's really got a rifle or a cannon shot. Rifle shot. Not sure what the comparison is. All right. Faber and Hughes head to the bench. Let's see who's coming out. 8:25 to go. Middle period. Yeah, I like Faber. Were they looking to move Faber though? Maybe for a center? That'd be crazy if I'm the Wild, but pass ahead, tipped, and Wallstedt plays it behind to the far corner. Montreal gets it to the blue line. That did not get through on the shot. Dumped in again by Montreal. Gallagher takes it to the far corner. Reverses course. Gets it to the blue line. Dobson's shot did not get through. Hartman, and then eventually worked out by Minnesota. A couple guys tripped. I don't see an arm in the air, so it's just of their own volition. Demidov still has it. Makes a pass to the far circle. That shot is blocked. Demidov has it right in the slot. Near circle shot. Hudson buries it. It's 3-2. Montreal did not see how that beat Waldstedt to the near post or something. That was a crazy angle. And the Habs retake the lead. 3-2. That is Lane Hudson's 9th from Demidov and Struble. So Demidov did a lot of the legwork to get this offensive possession going. He drew the defense to him, and then the tough angle shot beat Middleton and, again, Wallstedt. I really didn't see how it went in. It had to have beaten him glove side near post, I'm thinking, just because of the tough angle. Centering pass, spin, and puck is in the near corner. Wild try to keep it in. All right, long shot, big, a little bit of a rebound, and then a frozen puck by Dobish. That was off the stick of, I think, Middleton. 20-10 shots, 7 minutes to go, middle period. Looks like Middleton is staying out for now, I think. Minnesota TV says Foligno, Hinostroza, Haight. I got to figure out how to say that guy's name. Haight. Middleton and Spurgeon are on the ice. Oh, yeah, that's right. Martin St. Louis is the Habs coach. Face off. Evans, I guess, won it. Dobson has it up the near boards. Red line taken over and a dump in by Minnesota. Near corner. Skated out by Bolduc. Pass to Evans. Evans lost it. And Velino sends it in. Wallstedt, now they play it from Middleton to the far corner and out. Cross ice pass, dumped in by Foligno. Dobish plays it, and it's taken by Gooley. Sent ahead. Pass to Hughes. Hughes circles back, though. I would think, yeah, Minnesota's probably finishing a change. He sends it ahead. Kaprizov sends the pass to the far boards. Hartman couldn't get there. Red line dump in by Montreal to the near corner. Bolduc centers it right up the slot. Shot saved into the far corner. Pretty good shot by, oh crap, forgetting his name. Slavkovsky has it now. I'm blanking on 21's name. Into the near corner. Finally, the Wild send it to neutral ice. Slavkovsky loses it at the blue line. Battle in the near boards. Still no winners. Sent towards the net. Steered aside by Wallstedt. Easy save. Faber in the far corner. And the Wild will pass it. Hughes makes a pass and it's dumped in by Hartman. Suzuki picks up the puck behind the Montreal net. He skates it out over the red line. Passed. Gets it back from Doc in the near corner. Doc trying to dig it out. Suzuki falls down. Doc still hasn't dug it out. Doc sends it around. Far boards. Matheson towards the point. Blue line. Shot. Deflected or blocked into the near corner. And where the heck is the puck? All of a sudden, we got pushing and shoving. Middleton with Caulfield, but they broke it up. All of a sudden, they weren't showing the puck, and Wallstedt just fell down. It was very odd. 4:39 to go. And I guess this is the under 6 media timeout. All right, can't remember if we did Faber. We'll do it again. Faber near the blue line. Oh, yeah, this was a long one. They thought maybe it had been tipped in. That's right. And it went 5-hole past Bolduc. Now Hudson is 9th from Demidov and Struble. A tough angle from the near circle. He's covered up in the near side. Now he gets free and a good pass by Demidov. He beat Middleton and Wallstedt there. Oh, I got to update the shots real quick. 22-10. I know I'm way behind on the... Yes, he went to the Canucks. Oh, Marco Rossi. Gotcha. That's what I thought. I thought I heard somebody saying they were looking to move him. I'm like, why? He's with Hughes. He's your second best defenseman. Jurasic and Spacek, well, they have value. Hudson has a great hockey mind, really. Yeah, Hudson and Dobson. I'm really liking Dobson the more I see him. Hudson likes to hit folks, yeah. Wallstedt is hitting the rookie wall. Well, what's his name played last night? So Gustafsson was in net last night in Toronto. That's why. Yeah, I had heard on the pregame that Wallstedt was brutal his last road game, and he hasn't played much on the road in general. But with the back-to-back nights that, it kind of forced their hand. Wait, last 19 meetings, Minnesota's won 18 of the last 19? Are you kidding me? Between these two teams? Is that right? And that's what Minnesota TV had, unless I misread it. All right, Hudson keeps it in. Caulfield makes a pass. Hudson with a blast is blocked. Somebody lost a stick for Minnesota. Must have broke. They didn't head to the bench yet for one either. I think it was Hartman. Now it looks like the Wild iced it at 4:20. Shots are 22-10. All right. Let's see. Lightning 3-1 over the Sharks, 5:58 in the second. Senators 2-1 over the Jackets, 5:02 in the second. Stars up 2-zip on the Bruins in Dallas after 1. Johnston and Bork. Sabres up 2-0. Ostland has 2. Jets up Scheifele and Morrissey. The Jets are up 2-0. All right, back to this game. All right, sent around by the Wild. Canadians, Deneau sends it up. I guess that wasn't icing, though. Near corner. Wild behind their own net. Puck gets loose. Deneau sends it to the blue line. They keep it in. Deneau with the puck again. Sends it behind the Minnesota net. Gallagher lost it, and now the Wild have it and make a cross-ice pass and take a hit by Struble. Struble has it behind. What is going on? I did not mean to click on that. What happened to my scoring software? There we go. Still waiting on Struble to bring it out. Now it's skated up by Evans and dumped in. Battle in the near corner. Minnesota gets it. Kept in by Carrier. He sends one behind the net. Looked like I couldn't see who that is. Oh, it's Velino. I keep forgetting his name. He was a Hawk part of the year last year. All right, picked up by Foligno over the red line into the O-zone. Foligno passes to the far circle. Somebody lost a stick for Montreal. They just send it out. And I believe the Wild were just whistled for offsides at 2:41. Yep, Foligno with a drop pass. Tough angle shot. Did they count that? It was a nifty behind-the-back pass by Foligno. Hinostroza, yeah, that was a tough angle shot. I think it was actually on net. All right. Face off. Montreal controls. It's behind the net. Dobson in the near side makes a 2-line pass to Suzuki. Far circle shot. Glove save or frozen. Held on by. And we got pushing and shoving. Held on by Wallstedt. Suzuki made a nice pass. Good shot, but Wallstedt saw it the whole way. Then Hartman and who got into it? Hartman was grabbing Doc. Oh, yeah, Doc's pretty tall. Just realized that. Hartman gave him a glove in the face. Palm, not knuckles, palm first. Far face-off circle for this next draw in the Minnesota end. We are still waiting. Finally, Hughes has it behind the net after the Minnesota win. Kaprizov pass. He has to glove it down, take it over the red line, pass along the blue line. Far boards. That is blocked into the netting at 2:11. Dobson needed to get together to get tougher. He is a good D-man. Okay. Let's go, Montreal. Well, hello, Jimbo Lane Jiga Train. Thank you. Welcome from Baton Rouge. Thanks for chatting. I appreciate it. All right, still waiting on the face-off. It's Hartman against Deneau. We're waiting on number 97, the linesman. He finally drops it. Sent out by Montreal, taken over by Quinn Hughes. He makes a pass to Faber. Far side. Oh, Canadians hit the pass, steal it now, then send it back. That was Doc with a pretty good play. Dobson cross-ice pass, skated over the red line or dumped in. Suzuki near circle. That was way wide. I don't know if he was passing or shooting. Wild at center ice. Oh, that was a trip. Where's the call? This was vicious by Hartman. I mean, he just stuck his leg out. He's beefing about the call, and it was about as deliberate as you could get. This is ugly. Hartman. Interference. This was nasty. This looked like intent to injure. Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but Hartman's got a history of this nonsense. He tripped Suzuki. I'm a little surprised it was called interference, but he nearly wrecked Suzuki's right knee. He pulled this crap like a year ago. I remember. I don't know. I think he's dirty. I might be rethinking my rooting for the Wild. And it looks like, wait, what happened? What was this whistle for? I don't know. If you get to see the replay, you let me know either in the chat or in the comments after the game. I don't know. I'm watching the Wild feed. I should probably switch to the Montreal feed, but that looked nasty. That could have done some serious damage to Suzuki's right knee. All right, Dobson on the drop pass. Hudson on the drop pass. Slavkovsky. Now what? Now we got a trip, and I'm having internet issues. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, they're playing The Trooper by Iron Maiden in Montreal. All right, what was this call? I'm having internet issues. I apologize. The video's probably getting choppy. I still don't know what the call is here. Yeah, sorry, I see the video. All right, so Montreal, they called something on Hudson at 1:13. Well, won't have to put up with this internet for too much longer. So I do apologize. I think it's recovered now. I dropped my bitrate down to 3,000. All right, we got 4-on-4 for a little bit. Yeah, if the video paused, I apologize. Audio should, in theory, still be coming through. Under a minute to go. I'm just going to close YouTube Studio control panel and reopen it. Yes, I am getting new internet after the move, and they still say I'm not. All right, I'm going to up my bit rate instead of lowering it. Damn it. We'll go up to 3,100, but I really can't go any more than that. Because I'm using ESPN as a streaming app and it's a bandwidth hog. Hopefully that'll clear it up soon. All right, sent ahead. Behind the net. All right, we seem to be good again. Sorry about that. 10 seconds to go. Demidov circles around. We got 5 seconds to go in the period. And now Kaprizov has it, but that's going to do it. That's the end of the first period. 3-2 Montreal. All And let's see. Still in 4-on-4, and shots are now 24-12. Ooh, what was that by Faber? Yeah, we got the refs you stink chat going. I don't blame Montreal. This is some cheap crap going on with the Wild. I hate to point it out, but just trying to call it like I see it. Yeah. I remember Hartman getting in trouble last year for similar garbage. I'm surprised this was only a 2-minute interference penalty, and then they got some weird call on Hudson. But, all right, again, apologies. Got distracted by my slow internet for a little bit there. We won't have to put up with this too much longer. February 6th, I'll be going from faster internet. All right, they ended up calling interference on Hartman, and then they said Hudson tripped Foligno. Again, I was in the middle of my internet issues, I think, at the time. So I think we did the goal visualizers. We'll do the stats. I'll catch up on the chat, too. All right, 3-2 Montreal after 2. 24-12 shots on goal, Montreal. Faceoffs, 19-17 Minnesota. Minnesota's 1 for 2 on the power play. Montreal 0 for 2. 15-15 hits, 17-6 block shots, Minnesota. 13-11 giveaways, Montreal. 3-2 takeaways, Montreal. And game 2 is February 2nd in St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, so Lightning still up 3-1 on the Sharks. Second intermission in Tampa. In Columbus, Senators up 2-1 on the Blue Jackets. Again, second intermission. Stars up 2-0 on the Bruins in Dallas. 16-24 in the second. Sabres 3, Predators 0. 47 seconds to go in the first. Jets 2, Blues 0, 2:57 to go in the first in Winnipeg. We had Morrissey's 10th on the power play and Scheifele's 24th on the power play. And they each assisted on each other's goals, plus Connor on Morrissey's. Sabres got Ostland's 8th and 9th, and then Hellenius 1st from Krebs. We will have Rangers Kings in about an hour and 20 minutes. We'll keep an eye on the score for Devils Oilers then as well. All right, let's get the 3 games in progress, I guess, on the board here. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Can't get ahead of the Stars. Yeah, I mean, Boston's playing well, and they're already down 2-0. But there's still a lot of time left. Hey, how's it going, Alex? Thanks for being here. Yep. If by good game you're thinking overtime, I know what you're saying. No, I know Nick Foligno's on Chicago still. Did I slander Marcus Foligno? No, I was slandering Hartman. No, Nick is in Chicago. Or Nick is still in Chicago. I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. That was a while ago. Half the shots on goal and only down 1. Yeah, Minnesota was 1 for 2 in the first period, and it was a 2-1 game. They each scored in the third. I'm sorry, in the second. I believe, yes, somebody said that Wallstedt is a rookie because Gustafsson played last night in Toronto. Oh, okay, never mind. You said we got him from, Edmonton 2 years ago. Yeah, I heard he just had one rough start on the road recently. That's all I heard in the pregame. But he had been great his previous road start, and he must be, terrific at home at least. Yeah, Edmonton should have held on to him. Yeah. It's wild how they stuck with Skinner so long, and then I guess it's working out with, is it Jerry or Jari? No, Jari. But I don't know. I guess Pickard is okay as a backup when he's healthy, but yeah. I think Wallstedt would be better off. I think you're saying, yeah. All right, so we got what did I say? Wild 2. Yeah, congrats. The Sabres are lighting it up in the first period, Gracie. I'm sure you're saying hey to Alex, but I get it. Whoops, Canadiens. 3. End of second. For this first legit season as a backup hit. Yeah, that's insane. 4 shutouts in 14 games. I couldn't believe that. Thanks for reminding me. That is incredible. I don't know how, like, a lot of a lot of starting goalies are, don't have 4 shutouts on the year with a heck of a lot more starts too, like Dobish for one. The new kid got his first NHL points and first goal. Hellenius? Yeah, I gotta look him up. The Kings have a Hellenius, but I don't think there's any relation. Okay, this is the King. Born in Dallas. Actually, he kind of, let's see. Costa Hellenius. Okay. Yeah, okay, no relation. Consta was born in Finland. Okay. Hellenius. Okay, that. Hellenius. Yeah. American born. This dude is huge too. 6'6", 225. I love him though. Consta is 5'11", 190. So yeah, very different. Wait, how do you say it? Consta? Sounds like a Boston accent. Consta. Consta Hellenius. Hellenius. Interesting. Well, I kind of had to, Blue Jay. There was no other 9 o'clock. I made a mistake Saturday, though. I should not have done. I should not have done the Canucks. No offense to you. That was brutal. That 6-0 in the second, and nothing else happened the rest of the game too. But if you weren't with us yesterday, you missed the goalie fight. Sharks Panthers. That was a great game. And again, it's because Rodriguez threw a cheap shot. That's what got the Shark goalie so upset too. His first NHL game was yesterday, and today is his second. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, 1 game played. I see. He played 10 minutes and 47 seconds lost all 3 faceoffs he had, a takeaway, and a giveaway. What the heck? Total, oh, he had a shot, just not on goal yesterday. Dang, and he's a kid too, right? He's not quite 20. 19 days, 19 years, 254 days. Yeah, wow. The Finnish Flash. All right, I'll stop going back to... I don't know much about the Kings Hellenius. Wait, what? Oh, I was going to say, I know he had a goal this year. That wasn't all. He's got 5 for his career, 4 last year, and he had a huge one. That goal was huge, too, that he scored. How many penalty minutes does he have? Because he's definitely a big dude. They just don't play him much. He's out there to hit. He's only got 12 penalty minutes. He had 25 last year, but he only played 50 games last year. Yeah, he's only played 21 games this year. I'm tired of the betting thing. Oh, yeah, we went to Monday. My bad. Stars are up 3-0. Lindell's 5th. Wow, 11 minutes to go. Yeah, but it's the Kings at home, so I expect them to play like absolute trash again. Yeah, I mean, we already knew Celebrini was good, and now he's just taking it to another level. Plus, they got Will Smith back from injury, I think not too long ago. They have a pretty good goalie duo. They play pretty solid defense, too. I mean, they got the offense. The Kings are terrible at home, but all right, I'm going to take a quick break and be back. If you're enjoying the live stream, be sure to hit the like button. Consider hitting subscribe if you haven't already. And because doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help grow the channel. And thank you for your support. Scoring changes off the cycle, 8-3 Canadians, whatever that means. All right, I'll be back. All right, I should be able to cue up a little bit of music real quick. Trying to think where we left off. Just gonna play some short ones. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, we are back. Getting close to the third period time. Let me get the music in a second. It is freezing tonight in the Chicago suburbs. Got the Habs jacket on now, too. I guess, yeah. Habs are definitely in the top 10 list of teams I root for, I would say. All right, let's, oh yeah, we're on to the marching band music. Yep, forgot to mute. All right. Let's see, we got...
I'm Jan Chakowski.
Hey, thanks. We got to 20 likes. I do appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I should get out of the app and back in. Well, you know what? We'll just get out of the game. I don't think I have time to get all the way out of the app. But I'll get out of the game and back in. That might help. Nope. I was nowhere near basketball. Why did you give me a basketball game? I think I'll stick with the Wild feed. Sometimes I feel like the Canadian ones are behind, or Canada ones are behind. Oh yeah, we're underway. I think it was behind. All right, apologies. We'll get there soon. Oh, come on, ESPN. Yep, we're underway. Apologies. All right, should have done that earlier. All right, power play, 1-for-1, one shot for Minnesota. Shots are 24-12. Nothing's changed since the second period ended. Minnesota in white going left to right. Hughes sends it ahead and dumped behind the net. Matheson tried to get it, and they finally got it out. Hughes sent it back to Spurgeon. All right, power plays are over. 4-on-4 was over. Then the power play was over. Into the near corner. Sent out, but Minnesota still has it at the neutral zone. Spurgeon sends it ahead. Both teams got a couple changes. Into the corner. Still battling behind the Montreal net. Keeper at the blue line. Long shot wide of the net. That was off the stick of Tarasenko. Played to the boards by Wallstedt. And the Wild, well, they got it out, and the Habs sent it right back in. Didn't mean to bump the mic. Dumped in again by Montreal, and behind the net, that looks like Middleton. He's waiting for the breakout. Long pass ahead, played behind the net by Dobish, and, well, what happened? Did it go into the netting? I think it's just a whistle. I don't think it's like a puck over glass delay game, like it wasn't tipped or something. All right, shots are still 24-12 Montreal, and they lead still 3-2. Yeah, just not a ton of shots on goal by the Wild. Why am I getting a text? Oh, that's right. Getting internet at the new place tomorrow. Forgot. All right, Montreal sends it out. It is tracked down by the Wild in their own end. Pass up the near boards. At the red line, dumped in. Hudson takes it for Montreal behind their own net. Now he skates it up the middle, passes, and carried over the red line. Dumped in by Struble. Behind the net in the far corner. Blue line keeper by Struble. Long shot wide. Rebound taken by Kaprizov. I thought Montreal had a decent shot, but they could not handle it. Whiffed on a pass and then sent in That was off the stick of Haight, H-A-I-G-H-T. I forgot to look up the pronunciation on that. Tipped ahead by Montreal. Slafkovsky falls down in the near corner. He's battling with Faber. Slafkovsky trying to send it, but, well, Hughes takes it in the near corner and sent it past Demidov and probably to Faber. Now Faber. That does not look like Faber, though. Pass to the center, tip to the far circle, shot. Well, it was wide because Dobish was looking for it. Kaprizov lost it. Slafkovsky with the puck at the red line, and he dumps it in. They gave Minnesota a shot on goal. Under 16-10, dumped in, and this is going to be icing on the Wild, so the draw will come back to the Minnesota defensive zone at 16:08. Sharks adding Kiefer Sherwood. Yeah, that's that. I thought that was a brilliant move by them. From the Canucks, Blue Jay man. He's on an expiring contract and will want. Oh, they couldn't afford him. You're saying, or? All right. Well, we're waiting for the Hartman Suzuki draw. Back to the blue line. Near side Dobson shot, I believe, was saved into the near corner. Or did it get blocked? All right. Doc in the near board tried to get it to Suzuki, but it was sent out by the Wild. Matheson sends it up. Missed the target on the pass. It's behind the Minnesota net. Hughes sends it up. The near board's on his horse is, who is that? Oh, I thought it was Hartman. It was Jones. And back to the blue line. Kept in. Shot was blocked. Oh, Suzuki got tripped. Where's the call? No call. The guy was laying on the ice. I guess they're going to say, no. We do have a trip. Okay. I was going to say, I'm like, Suzuki clearly got tripped. It was by Sturm, I believe. Yep. They called the trip at 15:15. I guess just because, obviously Minnesota hadn't touched the puck yet. But Sturm was diving for the puck, and he took out Suzuki's legs. It's like open season on Suzuki's legs tonight. This wasn't malicious. He was going for the puck, unlike Hartman. That's why he got an interference call. All right, up a goal, 15:15 to go in the third, and we have the power play on the ice for Montreal. You know what? They didn't give any. They're 0 for 2 tonight with one shot, but they didn't give any, rankings for the power play or the PK. I don't know if this is a FanDuel Sports Network issue or this is just a Minnesota broadcast issue. All right, Wild cleared it. Hudson makes a drop pass. Suzuki passes to Slafkovsky. They carry it in. Drop pass to the blue line. Cross-ice pass to the far boards. Down low. Looking in the near circle towards Suzuki. It went through the crease. Nobody tapped it in. Caulfield sends it out. Far circle shot blocked into the near corner. And I thought Foligno sent it out. What's the whistle for? Did it hit the netting? I should have just gone to the Montreal feed. Jeez Louise. At any rate. So we got 120 still on the Minnesota power play at 14:35. Face off. Wild send it behind their own net. Up the boards and out. Hudson tracks it down. Over the blue. Over the red. Into the ozone. Right up the middle. Pass to the near boards for Caulfield. Back to Slafkovsky. Caulfield again. Into the near corner. Slafkovsky couldn't get to it and kept in brilliantly by Hudson. Suzuki passes to the far circle. Hudson to the far circle. Suzuki touch pass to Hudson. Far circle tipped off the glass by Minnesota. And what's the call here at 13:53? Huh. Okay. Maybe it hit the netting in the corner. Oh boy. Far circle face off. I don't think it's Velino. I can't see who it is. It might be Kapanen. It is Kapanen. And Montreal makes a diving sweep at the puck and sends it out of the zone. So power play unit 2 out there for Montreal. Only 28 seconds on the power play, though. And Montreal gets it out. I'm sorry, Minnesota gets it out. Jones ahead to Foligno in the near corner. Foligno battling for the puck, killing time beautifully. He's got 3 Canadians around him, and they can't get it out. All right, Doc finally gets it out. There's the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Kapanen lost it. Wild have it in their own end. Still 24-13 on the shots. As we have 13 minutes remaining in the third period. Dump in from the red line for Minnesota to the far corner. Sent behind the Montreal net. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. And let's see. Well, who is that? That's got to be Sturm. Drop pass. The hell is that? And of course they changed just as I get to it. Oh, Tarasenko. Why can't I remember Tarasenko is 91? Near corner, still battling for it. Finally, the Habs skated over the red line and dump it in. Hughes takes it in the near corner. Pass to Faber and out. Down the length of the ice, but no icing. Kaprizov trying to dig it out in the near corner. All right, Wild continue the possession. Hughes in the far board skates it to the blue line. Now reverses again to the blue line. He does that very well. To the near circle. Puts on the brakes. Pass gets away. Suzuki sends it to, oh my gosh, what's his name again? Oh yeah, Gooley. Habs tried to dump it in. Minnesota sends it out. And Hartman dumps it into the far corner. Kaprizov chases. Montreal trying to dig it out. They take it behind the net. Pass to the near boards. Caulfield back to the defenseman. I'm assuming the forwards are getting a line change. And let's see. Pass to the far boards. Now taken up the middle. Off the far boards by the benches. Demidov lost it. And going the other way. Puck lost by the Wild at the blue line. Slavkovsky into the O-zone. Near circle shot. Big rebound into the near circle. That may have been wide of the net, though. Off the near boards. Hinostroza up the middle. Lost it. Hinostroza gets it behind the net. Montreal off the near boards. And, well, what are we doing? Slavkovsky trying to dig it out. Wild have the puck. Cross ice pass. Return to Hughes in the near side. He doubles back. Shot by Hughes from the top of the circle. Saved by Dobish and held on at 10:17. And we have the under 14 media timeout. 3-2 Habs and 24-14 shots on goal Habs. We'll get to the other scores. Vegas couldn't play Anderson tonight due to a misplaced passport. Oh, brother. Oh, yeah, because I noticed White Cloud made it to Calgary. I wondered why he wasn't even, like, scratched or anything. And Yeah, yesterday's game. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I noticed he wasn't on the roster, but White Cloud was able to make it to Calgary in time. 19. Where are we at? They have 20 now. 20-7 block shots. So yeah, actual shots 24. Or I'm sorry, 44 in addition to the 24 on goal. Canucks ownership said they will be making more trades before the deadline, hoping Demko and Bozer get traded. Canucks will be a bad team. Ugh, that stinks when you know it's coming. Well, look at the Hawks. They've been bad for a while, and they're still bad. I don't know what they're doing. It looks crooked. Let's try to... I don't know. Good enough. All right, yeah, we need to check. 3-1 Senators over the Blue Jackets, 10:37 to go. 4-0 Stars, 28 seconds to go in the second in Dallas. They're leading the Bruins. 4-0 Sabres, Tage Thompson's 26. 13:40 to go in the second. Jets in Winnipeg still up 2-0 on the Blues. 14:04 in the second. And, I got to go all the way back to the top. We missed Lightning 3, Sharks 1. 9:45 to go in the third. Face off. Wild keep it in. Shot from the far circle. Wide. In the near boards. Up the near boards. And, the Wild have it in their own end. Pass to Hughes. He takes it. Passes to the near boards. We got 10 minutes to go in the third. And, wow, Dobish just crashed to the ice. I did not see what happened. There were no Wild near him. I wonder if his own player ran him over. And that shot is held on, I think. We got pushing and shoving at 9:45. Save, I believe, by Wallstead. What happened to Dobish? Did his own player run him over? Or did he just crash into the net? I don't know. Lost an edge? I don't know. I only saw it as I looked back at the tail end of it. Shut out by Knight. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, somebody else is wiped out for the Canadiens. What is going on in this ice? And the Wild went the other way. The puck is loose in the crease. Still battling, and it gets to the near corner. What is going on? Hudson with the puck, and we got a fight. Middleton pushing and shoving. I guess they broke it up. Still throwing punches, though. Tarasenko in the middle of it. Looked like the guy that just got back was involved too. Anderson and maybe Gallagher and Middleton. Yeah. Struble absolutely wiped out, and Tarasenko nearly got it to the net, and the Wild were unable to tuck it in. It looked like, Gallagher and Middleton got into it. Middleton didn't like whatever Gallagher had done. There was no penalty. Looked like maybe there should have been. I don't know. But yeah, Middleton threw a punch. But nothing. And I forgot to stop the clock. I apologize. There we go. Hudson hooking. So there was a call, but then Middleton's just allowed to throw a punch because he didn't like being hooked, apparently. Interesting, Mr. Referee. That's some weird call you got there. No roughing, apparently, for throwing a punch. Guess they missed it. All right, well, they drew the penalty. Wild head to the power play, down by 1. 0 for 3, one shot. Yeah, and they have not given the percentages or the ranking versus the league tonight. on the power plays. I just checked again. They never posted it. I should have gone back to Montreal. All right, that one was cleared by the Canadiens to center ice. All right, into the near boards. Hartman makes a blue line pass. Believe is who else is out there? Hughes to the far circle. Tarasenko sends it down low. I think that's Zuccarello. Shot by Tarasenko. Big rebound. Somehow Dobich kept it out. And we got... Why did they blow the whistle? The puck was loose. Minnesota has 1:14 to go on the power play. That was a strange... I don't know why they blew the whistle. It's not like Dobich froze it. That puck was loose. I guess they're saying it was under his leg, and then Minnesota dug it out of there. That's the only thing I can think of. All right, face-off, kept in by Hughes. Pass to the far side. It is, let's see, back to Hughes at the point. Long shot, blocked into the far corner. Habs just get it to the red line. Hughes, I think, skates it in, or is that not Hughes? He falls down on his own. Zuccarello. Are you kidding me? They called a trip. All right, well, I guess I missed it. Now the Habs are down 5-on-3 for 45 seconds. Who got called for the trip? Matheson. I don't know about that one. Let's see the replay. Okay, I think his left stick, I think his stick might have gotten into the left skate. He did step over, I mean, he did put the stick between the legs, and Hughes stepped over it, but then I think somebody called their timeout here. 1 second. I'll confirm. Got to go to the play-by-play for that, though. Minnesota called their timeout. A little surprising. Wouldn't think you'd want to let them get their breath for their three-man kill. Yeah, no, don't worry. I knew what you meant between night and night. I was just giving you a hard time, I guess. All right, Kaprizov and Hughes out there on the power play. And the Canadiens cleared it down the length of the ice. Okay, they took a shot away, too. It's 25-16. They took one away from Minnesota. Into the far corner, far circle. 22 seconds on the two-man advantage. Down low. Not much movement to the near side. Kaprizov. Tarasenko to the far circle. Hughes. Centering pass. Gets deflected just past the crease. Battle behind the net. Keeper by Hughes. Far circle. Near circle. Kaprizov. We're to 5-on-4. And Tarasenko tied it. Oh, well, at least he did it after the first penalty expired. Doggone it. 3-3. Tarasenko on the power play is 13th from Kaprizov and Zuccarello. Fudge. They had just gotten to 5-on-4. Hudson couldn't get back in time. Tarasenko, after a great feed a rebound off the shot of Kaprizov, and Dobich got beat glove side. He just couldn't get to the seal the near post. Fudge. Center ice face-off. Montreal has the puck. Dumped it in. Wait a minute. The power play is over, am I not? Yeah. Minnesota TV still has Minnesota on the all right, I'm going to they just had a whistle. I'm going to Montreal. How you don't know that the power play is over is beyond me. That is inexcusable. Come on, man. These regional sports networks need to do a better job. Yeah, all right. We're switching to the I hate TSN. I think they do a horrible job, but geez Louise. Come on, Minnesota. How do you not understand that power play is over? All right, I think we headed to a commercial break for under 10. That's ridiculous. Hopefully they figure it out, but I switched. So 7:09 to play. We're at 3-3. And shots are 26-17 Montreal. All right, I got it. I'm way behind. Hawks were in a playoff spot till the Bedard injury. Yeah, but, you know, injuries happen. No, they're not going to make the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I knew you meant Knight. Sorry. Yeah, Bertuzzi last year was pretty good, but he's been even better this year. Chargers hired Mike oh. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, Oliver. Oh, the goal for the Wild. Yeah. December. 7 assists in 3 games for Kaprizov. Yeah. Kaprizov picked up another one. Kaprizov, yeah, assists on the last 2 goals. Wild got their second win here. Yeah. Overtime king. I know. It wouldn't be a close game on Sinbin stream if it weren't threatening to go to overtime. Yeah, Dobish gave up a big rebound off of Kaprizov's shot, and Tarasenko was in the right spot to bury it. Dobish just couldn't seal the near post is what happened. I have to do the visualizer. All right, we're watching TSN. Yeah, the picture is okay. I guess I can see the numbers well enough. I just couldn't believe that Minnesota thought that the Wild were still on the power play. I couldn't deal with that. Hudson fell down. Who has that? I see Deneau in the far corner. It's Gallagher there too. Trying to dig it out. That was Sturm and Middleton for the Wild. Kept in by Montreal's centering pass got tipped into the near boards and flipped ahead to the red line by the Wild. Oof, watch out. You don't want to get an interference call here. Hudson picks it up. Hudson passes ahead. Dumped in by the Canadiens. Sent to the near boards. And picked. Oh, come on. Are we going to do anything, Montreal? Keep blanking on Gooley's name. Long shot from the blue line. I don't know if that made it through. Doesn't appear to have. All right, Caulfield passed to the far side. Far circle. Shot. Must have been off the post because the ref waved it off. Blue line keeper. Another long shot, but this time frozen by Wallstedt. 5:34 to go in the third period. And they did give 2 shots to Montreal. And I guess we're getting the under 6 timeout. We must have been late to the under 10. We got to check on the poll. Where are we at on the poll here? 28 votes, 57% Montreal, 43% Minnesota. I'd expect Lundell to come in and help. I wonder about that in Chicago. I don't know. Habs are good in OT. Hey, Habs, absolutely hockey. I remember you. Does love to call overtime and shootout games. These refs hate us. Well, I don't know. That last trip was legit. I mean, he did. Matheson's trip of Zuccarello was right. He did put his skate. He did put the blade of the stick into the left skate. I think it was the hooking of Trennan that was debatable. But man, I felt like they Sturm tripped Suzuki. Yeah, he's going for the puck. I really thought that was a dirty hit by Hartman. Maybe I'm being no. Hartman's interference on Suzuki. That one I thought was dirty. And I don't know. I got reminded of Hartman's suspension from last year for a dirty play, and it just got me thinking. Habs are dominating the play, but the refs will. Yeah. Hey, Austin. Well, we'll see. Still time to take the lead. Yep, and they hit the crossbar. That's why the ref waved off that one shot. Habs hit the crossbar is what it was. So, let's see. All right. Face off in the near circle. Hartman did not win it. Matheson's shot was wide of the net. And the Wild get it out over the red line and into the O-zone. Dobich looking. He plays it up the near boards. Kept in by Faber. Hartman's shot blocked. Montreal into the O-zone. Slevkovsky sends it behind the net to Demidov. I haven't heard much from Demidov tonight, I got to admit. Matheson shot wide. Demidov has the puck. Sends it to Slevkovsky. Tough angle shot. Frozen by Wallstead. If we take it to OT, at least we'll be 1 point ahead of ahead of Dallas. Yep. All right, point taken. Yeah, I hear you. There was definitely a questionable call besides that one, though. I think it was one of the Hudson ones that was like, okay, that was a hook, really? I've seen a lot worse not called. All right, Minnesota sent it up, but I think Hudson just sent it up for Montreal, but this might be icing. It is. Dang it. 4:41 to go. Faceoff will be back in the Montreal defensive zone. Lightning up 4-1 on the Sharks, 1:24 to go in the third. Senators up 4-1 on the Blue Jackets, 2:23 to go in the third. Stars up 4-0 over the Bruins, second intermission. We'll get the other ones later. Foligno does not win the draw. Minnesota keeps it in. Shot. Spurgeon, I think. Saved by Dobich. He holds on at 4:36. It's got to be a shot on goal for Minnesota. It is. All right, another face-off in the Montreal zone as Martin St. Louis looks on from behind the Habs bench. Former Lightning, amongst other teams, I think, player. All right, Matheson sends it, and I think, who's he with now? He is with Dobson. Dumped in. Wallstedt stops it. Middleton sent it to the far corner. Wild have it at the red line. Into the O-zone. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Dobich with a nice glove save, and he hangs on. 4:12. All right. Minnesota starting to catch up in the shots. Next 8 games pre-Olympic break. Wow, 8 games still? Yeah. Buffalo. Buffalo versus Buffalo, then at Boston. I think, yeah, from Montreal. Oh yeah, Buffalo we're doing on Thursday. Oh, they kicked off Euroff. I haven't. Yeah, Euroff's been out there. I just haven't said his name. Trenton won the draw. The Wild have it in their own end though. As we're getting down near 4 minutes remaining now. Dobson sends it ahead. And another icing on Montreal. Jeez Louise, what is going on with these icings, guys? So Doc will head back with the rest of the Canadians. Wait, Doc is out there with Suzuki and Caulfield. Huh. Face off. Gooley sends it ahead. Faber makes a pass to Hughes. It's in front of the bench area. This is now the Canadians have it. Gooley tries to send it up. Dumped in by Montreal. 3:33 in the third. Under 3.5. There we go. All right. Hughes slowly brings it up the ice. Now he circles back. Under 3:20 to go. Pass to Faber over the red line into the O-zone. Dumps it into the far corner. Chase behind the net. That was Foligno. Sturm couldn't get a handle on it and sent ahead by Montreal. Deneau taps it back to Gallagher. Gallagher in the near circle towards the net, but he circles into the near corner. Blue line keeper Matheson, cross ice pass. Shot blocked, tipped up. Far circle, battle for the puck. Gallagher taps it. They tried to get it. Now they get it to Matheson at the blue line. Long shot blocked into the near corner. And let's see. Middleton battling Deneau. And sent behind the net. Wild need a line change. They've been out there over a minute. The forwards. Shot and a save by Wallstedt, and he hung on because, yeah, the Wild need a line change at 2:17. That wasn't a shot on goal. That's got to be a shot unless they took one away. How could they not be to 30? Had to be. All right, well, we'll leave it for now. Face off. Hinostroza wins it. Faber to Hughes. It is, I don't know. NHL.com took their sweet time. All right, Montreal still has it. Pass centered and a backhander on net. Another good save by Wallstedt with 2:02. Foligno with that backhander from the slot. 31-19 on the shots. 3 shots for $1 for Montreal here. Hartman against Foligno. Still waiting on the linesman. Yep, good old number 97. It's got to be perfect. Actually, it might be 87. Come on, man. Drop the puck. Face off. Minnesota with it. Over the red. Lost the puck. Picked up. Dumped in by the Habs. That was Evans. Wallstedt plays it to the far corner. Kaprizov to Hughes, but stolen by Evans. Nope, Hughes sends it ahead. Tipped ahead, picked up at the red line. I think Zuccarello dumped it in. Dobish plays it to the far corner, pass to the near corner. Sent out by Gooley. And another Montreal icing. Ay, ay, ay. What are we doing here? 1:28 to go. Too many icings on Montreal. Slafkovsky, 10 goals, 10 assists. in the last 15 games. So 20 points over 15 games, 8 multi-point games in that span. Wow. You weren't kidding, whoever said he was playing a lot better. Face off. Finally, Montreal skates it to the red line, and they dump it in. 1:20 to go in the third. Pass gets away. Far boards for Montreal. Shot blocked. Minnesota couldn't get it out. Blue line keeper to Hudson. Another save by Wallstedt at 1:06. Why are they playing the Deneau Gallagher line this late in the game? Yeah, well, the other lines might be tired. Need a goal. Let's play players who can score. Well, Deneau scored tonight. No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. It's a mystery. All right, NHL.com is slow. That was definitely a shot on goal. I'm not going to wait. Waiting for... I can't read the number. I think it's Hartman, but it looks like... Who got kicked out? I think Suzuki steps in. I missed who got... I think Deneau got... Yeah, Deneau got kicked out of the line, or out of the draw. So right now, Caulfield, Deneau, and Suzuki are out there as forwards for Montreal. Behind the net to Deneau. He's tied up by Faber. Into the near corner, Sturm. Sends it ahead. Stolen by Montreal. Caulfield. Oh, he gets drilled by Faber. I guess he was just pushed down to the ice gently, so they said no foul. Down behind the net. And blue line keeper for Suzuki. We're under 30 seconds to go. Suzuki back to the blue line. Shot and a goal from the far circle. Habs take the lead. Holy cow. 15.0 seconds to go. That came out of nowhere. Caulfield with the goal. His 25th of the year from Suzuki and Hudson. Suzuki just reached 40 assists. Hudson's at 43. Wow. What a rocket from Caulfield in the near circle. They passed it. Yep. And Wallstedt got beat glove side high. He got screened by Deneau, and he couldn't see it. Great play by Hughes was there in the crease too, but Caulfield sent it just under the bar and beat Wallstedt glove side high. Wow, they're already going to pull him with a face-off? You don't usually see that. They're lining up normally. They got the extra attacker right in front of the benches. 15 seconds ago. I guess they desperate and they don't have time to wait. All right, they did win the draw. 11 seconds to go. Pass to into the O-zone. Towards the net. Centering pass, shot just wide. Holy crap. Into the near corner. Pass got blocked behind the net. That's it. That's your final. 4-3. The Habs pull one out late and beat Montreal. Wins at home 4-3 over the Wild. Damn, what a finish. What a game. So much for Mr. OT, but that happens a lot. Definitely was shocked that they got the win with 15 seconds to go. 2 for the Habs, even better. All right, so we will get... I don't remember if I showed you Tarasenko's power play. Like and subscribe before you head on out, please. And we will be back soon in like less than 22 minutes for Rangers Kings. Yeah, so this was that rebound shot that they beat Dobish on. And here's the game winner for Caulfield. It's from the far circle. So Caulfield's 13. He'll get it like in the far circle. Hudson to Suzuki and then ripped, and he beat him glove side high just under the bar. All right, so I'll catch up on the chat. We got to end the poll, though. Yeah, did I break my boo that there's no OT? Well, at least I get to the next game on time. So 56% of the 34 votes were correct that Montreal would win. All right, 4-3 Montreal wins. 33-19 on the shots. Montreal. They're saying Molson 3 stars. I don't know if this is actually what's voted on, or if this is they're saying Caulfield, Tarasenko, Hudson, but we'll see what they announce if they're still on the air. 33-19 shots, Montreal. They actually took the lead on faceoffs, 32-28. 2 of 4 power play, Minnesota. 0 for 3, Montreal. 18-17 hits, Montreal. 22-12 blocked shots, Minnesota make that. 16-16 giveaways. 5-2 takeaways, Montreal. Wow, what a game. Okay, they went Caulfield. Yeah, those were not right. It was Caulfield for the game winner, Carrier, and Demidov. So all Montreal players. So I don't know. That must have been their post-game show wishing. Holy crap, the Stars are up 6-0 on the Bruins. 13:06 to go in the third. Sabres up 4-2 on the Predators. It was 4-0 and after 2. Ryan O'Reilly and Philip Forsberg. O'Reilly's 17th, Forsberg's 19th. 4-2 after 2. Jets 2-1 over the Blues after 2. Kyrou is 9th. We'll keep an eye on Devils Oilers, but we'll bring you Rangers Kings in 19 minutes. Other finals: Lightning 4, Sharks 1, Senators 4, Blue Jackets 1. Yep. Oh, celebrating the goal. Yep, 2 for the Habs. Yep. Caulfield is a sniper. Yeah. That was a heck of a shot. Really nothing Wallstead could do. Wallstead played phenomenal tonight. I mean, I had no problems. I didn't feel like the goals were his fault by any means. Dobish with the win, but bad save percentages. Yeah, I guess 16 of 19 isn't a good percentage. What? No Mr. Overtime Hockey tonight. Boo. We will convert you to a Habs fan soon. Yeah, no. Again, I don't anticipate the Kings making it. They're not going to play the Kings in the playoffs unless it's the Stanley Cup Finals. And I don't see that happening. For the Kings, I'm not digging at the Habs at all. Again, number 1 goal, don't let the Florida Panthers win the Cup. Second goal, don't let the Panthers even make the playoffs. That's the main thing we're hoping for. Yeah, I think the Montreal, I forgot who Montreal had said, but yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. I'm going to sign out for now. We'll be back shortly, but hope to see you soon. Let me get the hope to see you soon. We got Rangers Kings tonight. If you're just here for hockey, Penguins Flames tomorrow, and Sabres Canadiens Thursday. And then I got a vacation, and then we'll be back Monday, February 2nd with another 3 out of 4 nights that week. In the last 4 days before the break, we'll have double headers. Not Tuesday the February 3rd, though. You say that now, but March Mint is out. The East is wide open. I'm not going to rest until they're actually eliminated. So, and I'm sorry, Rodriguez has done it twice in recent memory. It's this season. So I can't stand them. All right, Simbin Stream signing out for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hope to see you soon. Until then, take care. Be well. Hope you're having a great Tuesday night, and hope you're having a great Wednesday if you're watching from around the world. Until the next one, take care. We'll see you in the next one, and bye-bye for now.